He will never see me like how I normally look, and he'll never hear me say thank you.
But, I think it's funny because I've thought about this a lot, and it is hard because we go through life all the time. We never know how the impact, positive or negative, that we have on random people we meet and things like that. But I think one of the beautiful things when we think about it really is it's really through people's actions that people live on. I'll give you an example. I had a family friend pass away in a motorcycle accident at 25,
Oh my God.
and I know it's awful. So we're at the funeral, and it's traditional at funerals. People go around, they put a rose on the coffin. Everybody goes and they put a flower, on the coffin before they lower it in. And someone had this idea from the back, and they go, his name was Rock. It was like Rocky. He was like, listen, Rock would want us to all throw it at the same time and see who could get it on the coffin closest. So everyone on the count of three, 1, 2, 3, everyone did it. And it was this really beautiful moment in this really dark time. But that's how he lived on through
Yeah.
people. It's through that impact. So I think of course it's tragic he may not have known, but I mean through the way you are now, being so positive. I mean, I see that in the way you are, being so positive that Andrew, I think, lives on, through you and things like that. And all the people he's helped.
I think that's like a big thing where people can take away from is living on through other people's actions.
Yeah.
So because then he inspired me to spread awareness for IBD.
Yeah, which I mean you've done great work doing it now. So I mean I think we're towards the end of the story where you have these surgeries and I mean take us through.
So then it was once again what could go wrong.
Oh God. Time
And
number 4.
time number 4, I had the J pouch surgery and I had complications.
Oh God.
It was honestly almost worse than ulcerative colitis.
Oh Jesus
I was
Christ.
throwing up. I had kidney stones. I was massively
You're back
dehydrated.
you're back in all orifices.
Literally just, yep, back in orifices.
Oh.
I didn't have an appetite.
Ugh,
I
God.
I had this type of heartburn where it was like lava in your chest. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And it started off small, but then it built up in February to where I was in the hospital then from February to the end of February for 3 weeks,
But this is February 2020 must be, right?
right before COVID.
Oh my God. So you're in the hospital right before COVID.
Yep.
God, before it was cool.
So before it was cool. So what happened was they were trying to figure out what was going on with me first. So checking me for like gallbladder issues. They were checking me um, if I had like a obstruction. And what happened was the temporary ileostomy was placed too high up in my small
Oh
intestine.
no.
So I was going to the bathroom too far, like too often to where I was having going so much, my body wasn't absorbing anything.
Oh
So the
Jesus.
smell was so putrid. Like I was so sensitive to smell where the smell from the ostomy bag made me puke on spot.
Ugh.
And I would be like in the hospital. Like I didn't eat for like over a week. They put me on total partial nutrition, which is like nutrition through like a bag. Like they give you a bag of calories in the IV.
Ugh, God.
So they closed me up early. I'm still having issues. I went back to 105 pounds. And I went home, COVID hits, and I'm starting to feel like all these symptoms still. I'm still like, then I'm going to the bathroom like out of my butt. But I'm like not feeling good at all. Like I feel sick. I'm tired all the time. I'm running to the bathroom. And they diagnosed me with something called pouchitis, which is something like the inflammation of the J pouch. So it's similar to ulcerative colitis.
Oh my God. So you got right. It's the inflammation of it. So you got ulcerative colitis for this J pouch,
So
essentially.
there are people that get it because it's like an imbalance of like bacteria. So
Okay.
like it's not uncommon. I don't know how I don't know how common it is for patients, but like it can be something.
Sure.
So the doctor says you just take an antibiotic, then you're fine. So I would take this antibiotic. It felt like I was a normal human being.
Are you kidding? It was just an antibiotic.
Literally, it felt like I
Wow.
was going to the bathroom 4 times a day. Felt amazing. Felt so good. When I go off the antibiotic, it all come
Are
back.
you still on the antibiotic?
No, not
Oh
anymore.
wow.
Not
Okay.
not currently, but at this time in 2020 when it was COVID, I felt amazing
Okay.
on the antibiotic. Off it, I felt awful.
you're feeling amazing in 2020. Everyone else is sick from
Literally feeling on
COVID.
top of the world, like how I should be.
You're walking out of the hospital. I'm ready, everybody.
It's
Everybody's running in.
great, but then it was like awful. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, it's
I
like,
went
oh
back.
boy.
I went back in February. I came back home in February, but it was just like awful. And then in May, I saw my surgeon again. He diagnosed me not only with he dies with Crohn's like pouchitis.
Oh
So it's
God.
Crohn's disease is like think ulcerative colitis where your immune system attacking your large intestine, but it can happen anywhere in your digestive system.
Okay.
So
And is Crohn's for your stomach or?
it's anywhere in the digestive
Oh,
system.
okay.
So it
Gotcha.
could be your mouth,
Oh, Jesus.
anywhere to your butt,
Yeah.
anywhere. So I said, something's not right here. You just told me that, like, this all happened after the J pouch surgery. There's something's going on. And he told me to go on another type of biologic like Remicade. But I'm like, this all happened after I had the surgery. This all started to happen. That's when I started to do my own research and found Dr. Remzi from NYU Langone, who is a world renowned surgeon in inflammatory bowel disease. He was the inflammatory bowel disease director at NYU, and his specialty was redoing J pouches that had surgical
Wow.
issues. I met with him over FaceTime during COVID, the middle of June, and he said to me, Matt, I got your whole entire file of over 1,000 pages. And he said, you have been through hell, but I'm going to tell you two things. One, you are going to have a great life, and we are going to take great care of you. I've been to so many doctors, not one gave me that type of satisfaction that I was
Yeah.
looking for. He basically told me it was a surgical issue, and I had to redo every single surgery again,
Oh,
get the ileostomy back again, then have the J pouch surgery again. But instead, so originally when I had the J pouch surgery, it was laparoscopic. He had to cut me open for this one,
oh.
which
So you're going through the trilogy again.
trilogy once
I know
again.
we made that joke, but now it's
But
like a Star Wars where you have the first three,
that
then you
it's
have the next.
literally,
Yeah.
except this three was the best three. It was
This was a
great.
new hope through.
This was a new hope
Okay,
through.
gotcha.
It was
Through
great.
6. Return
Because
to the Jedi.
and I
Same
was
thing.
honestly happy to have the ileostomy again because I
Yeah.
loved it so much after what Andrew, like, the impact he gave on my life.
Yeah.
So
And are you thinking about him like as you're going through this process?
yeah, because
Yeah.
I had ileostomy nurses again who were great at NYU, who were awesome. But like part of me was like, I wish like Andrew was here because
Yeah, just to help you through.
he was just the best.
Yeah.
But the team was amazing at NYU where they were so loving, giving, caring. They were so efficient in everything. They were like a well-oiled machine. Nothing went wrong with my care there at all in any of those surgeries. They were just on top of their game. But
And what's the time period you had to go through it again?
so I had the first of the trilogy, the new trilogy, in July 15, 2020.
Okay.
Exactly. One of my best friend's birthdays, too.
I bet they
Amanda.
remembered yours.